Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, hello people. My name is Della Zahra, and I'm here to present my assignment in order to fulfill my final examination in basic writing course. The assignment is about making 3 paragraphs each, which is a reporting paragraph, comparing and contrasting paragraph, and the last is analyzing a situation paragraph. So, without any further ado, let me begin. The first one is reporting paragraph. Reporting paragraph is giving an organized summary of factual information. It's about decisions, actions, and/or conclusion involved in an event, an activity, or an investigation. Before we write a paragraph, we should make an outline. This is the outline of my reporting paragraph. The idea is natural disaster in 2021. There are earthquakes in West Sulawesi, floods and landslide in Kalimantan, Manado, and Sumedang, and volcanic eruptions in Mount Semeru and Merapi. This is my paragraph. There are many natural disasters that have occurred in Indonesia in early 2021. The start of the 2021, the country experienced no less than 154 different natural disasters, according to data provided by the National Agency for Disaster Mitigation, or BNPB. Heavy rains at the start of the monsoon year have caused some areas to flood, especially in Kalimantan, Manado, and Sumedang. They have experienced in the overwhelming floods and landslides, and many victims have died. In West Sulawesi, 2 earthquakes rocked the province on January 14 and then January 15, and 73 individuals were reported dead. On the Java Island, volcanic activity continues to be a huge problem, with both Mount Semeru and Mount Merapi spewing lava and hot volcanic ash clouds. In conclusions, it really isn't a great start to 2021 for Indonesia because of the many disasters that have occurred throughout the country. And this is the analysis of the paragraph. Well, the topic sentence of my paragraph is: there are many natural disasters that have occurred in Indonesia in early 2021. The controlling idea is have occurred in Indonesia in early 2021, and the topic is natural disasters. After the first sentence are the supporting sentences, and the last one is concluding sentences. That is, in conclusion, it really isn't a great start to 2021 for Indonesia because disasters that have occurred throughout the country. Alright, let's get to the next part, that is comparing and contrasting paragraph. Comparing and contrasting paragraph, it is a way of exploring the similarities and differences between 2 things. And this is the outline of my comparing and contrasting paragraph. Differences and similarities between my 2 brothers. The first one is Arif. He is friendly, kind, and gentleman to everybody. He has skill at non-academy. He didn't really care about his appearance. He is humorist. He is overprotective to his family, and he already has a job. And the next is my another brother, that is Furqan. He is not friendly and kind person, especially for strangers. He is smart and very good at academy. He is really care about his appearance. He is humorist, and he is overprotective to his family, and also he already has a job. Well, this is the paragraph. I have 2 brothers who I realized that they have some differences and similarities with each other. Arif, my eldest brother, was very friendly, kind-hearted, and gentleman. For example, when I have group work at my house, he he likes to have small talk with my friends and also offers them snacks. While Furqan, who is older than me but younger than Arif, was not a really friendly person, especially for strangers. Furqan was very good at academics. He is smart, while Arif, he is more skilled at non-academic like playing music. About the appearance, Arif is the person who didn't really care about this thing. He usually only wore a cloth pants and a shirt wherever he went. Unlike Arif, Furqan really pays attention to his appearance from his hair to shoes. He always adapts his appearance to the conditions around him. But as a person, both Arif and Furqan have a wonderful sense of humor. They are both humorists. There is never a dull moment when they are in the same room. Another similarity is that they are overly protective of their family. Lastly, they both already have permanent jobs. Arif works in offices while Furqan works as a nurse. After all, my brothers are very different yet similar. And the topic sentence of my paragraph is I have two brothers who I realized that they have some differences and similarities with each other. The controlling idea is have some differences and similarities with each other, and the topic is my two brothers. And after the first sentence, those are the supporting sentences. And the last one is concluding sentence, that is, after all, my brothers are very different yet similar. And the last part is analyzing a situation paragraph. Analyzing involves examining the parts of a situation, idea, or problem and looking for relationship among them. It'll often use a cause-effect relationships. This is the outline of my analyzing a situation paragraph. The idea is bad impacts of obesity, and the causes are diet, lifestyle, education, and the effects are diseases, difficult to exercise or move, self-esteem, the country, and poor eating habits. This is my paragraph. Obesity has some bad impacts on our health and the country. Obesity can be divided into three main causes. There are diet, lifestyle, and education. One of the chief causes is diet. Some people eat more and more high carbohydrate, high fat burgers and pizza in fast food restaurants. And lifestyle is a second main cause of obesity. Many obesity people have sedentary jobs and do not exercise regularly. However, one of the main cause is lack of education and awareness. The society's attitude to food often leads to overconsumption. Parents do not teach good eating habits to children, and many people lack knowledge about good nutrition or a balanced diet. Being overweight has health risks. In effect, the quality of life suffers, as it is difficult to enjoy exercise or move. As a result, obesity can lead to heart disease, diabetes, and other conditions. Obesity can also lead to depression, eating disorders, and crash diets. The country can also be affected. It becomes very expensive for the government to provide advanced medical care such as heart transplant and Unhealthy citizens are also less productive, and their children learn poor eating habits. After all, obesity or even being overweight has serious effects on the on the individual and the society. Both need to take action to examine the causes of this problem and find solutions. Well, the topic sentence of this paragraph is obesity has some bad impacts on our health and the country. This is the first sentence, and the controlling idea is has some bad impacts on our health and country. And the topic is obesity. The second sentence, until their children learn poor eating habits, are supporting sentences, and the two sentences at the last are concluding sentences that are, after all, obesity or even being overweight has serious effects on the individual and the society. Both need to take action to examine the causes of this problem and find solutions. Alright, that's all about my presentation. Apologize me if I'm do some mistakes or mispronunciation. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.